Welcome at Pizza and More. This time we take again a test. I read very often that people say their dough is very sticky even if the dough is ready kneaded. Yeah, I'm Jürgen and we make this time a video, or I make this time a video where I show you the different steps of the kneading process of a dough, and we knead really until the dough is over kneaded. First I have to say, so far I haven't had a chance to over knead the dough. And I also have to say I was so far not able to have a nice built gluten structure after 10 minutes of kneading time. For me this was not possible so far, not with a dough of wheat flour. I have also the opinion that the temperature of the dough has absolutely or is absolutely no indicator if the dough is ready kneaded and if the gluten structure is built. Maybe you saw already some of my videos. Then you know I knead always until I'm able to make the window test. I really don't know if window test is the right word, but this is the direct translation. This is the direct translation from German. So we say window test, Fenster test, because here we can stretch the dough, and if we are able to look through the dough, almost through, then the dough is ready, the gluten structure is ready. So, you know, I always knead until I'm able to make this window test, and then I know, okay, the dough is ready, and I don't take care about time, or I don't take care about the temperature. Maybe the time is a bit an indicator, so around about 20 minutes, so that I have a rough idea how long it might take to knead the dough. I won't look about the temperature because the temperature has so many influences, or so many things are influencing the temperature, that I really do not want to look about all these factors. I only can say I had already absolutely fantastic doughs with a temperature of 28-29 degrees and absolutely no problem with those doughs. And I also know if I make a dough from a sourdough, or if I make sweet doughs, yeast doughs, these doughs are made with a warmer temperature. So if for these kind of doughs the temperature is no problem, why should the temperature be a problem for our pizza dough? Of course, if the temperature is too high, it might lead to a problem. And the next thing is the temperature is also influencing the leavening time. But now back to kneading. It's really total normal that maybe after 10 minutes the dough looks like pretty good and pretty nice. But if you try to do the window test and you see the gluten structure is not built and the dough breaks, and if you then continue kneading, the dough runs flat again in the bowl, and it looks like as it never ever will be a nice dough. And now it's really important to be patient. I'm the same. I'm absolutely not patient, and so often I think I have to add additional flour. Otherwise it will never ever be a nice dough. But then it's really important to be patient, to continue kneading, and then suddenly after 25 minutes the dough is releasing from the bowl, it's coming together, and it's a fantastic and nice dough. Now we will make a direct dough, a total pretty simple direct dough from flour, water, yeast and salt. I put everything into the spiral mixer, and then I knead the dough, and after each 5 minutes I will show you the dough, and I will do also a measurement of the temperature. And now we start with the dough. So at first I have to say, please excuse me, I have forgotten to switch on the microphone, which means I have to do the recording of the sound once again. The flour I use is a flour of Typo 00 with a medium baking strength, 12% protein and W value of 310. The water is out of the fridge, is 650 grams, then 30 grams of fine sea salt and 4 grams of fresh yeast. 4 grams of fresh yeast. 4 grams of fine sea salt and 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 4 grams of f I will make from all the ingredients a direct dough. If you are interested in this kind of dough, everything and all measurements and all the procedure will be, as in each other video as well, be in the video description. We have a total leavening time normally planned of 30 hours and a hydration of 65%. Now I will make a dough from water, flour and yeast, and then after 5 minutes I add the salt. Here you can see the dough now after 5 minutes. We add the salt, measure the temperature, and the temperature is 18.1 degrees. After 10 minutes of kneading, we can see the dough is absolutely not ready. We have no gluten structure, absolutely nothing. It's sticky. And the gluten structure or the gluten breaks immediately. The temperature of the dough is 18.8 degrees. After 15 minutes of kneading, we also can see the dough is not ready. Well, it's a bit better than before, but still the dough breaks quickly, no gluten structure, and the dough is sticky. The temperature of the dough is at 19.4 degrees. Then after 20 minutes, the dough looks again a bit better. We see the gluten structure also started to develop. It's not that bad anymore. And the temperature of the dough is at 20.2 degrees. After 25 minutes, you can see how the dough sticks to the bottom of the bowl. The gluten structure developed further, but the dough is still not ready. The temperature of the dough is at 21 degrees. Then after 30 minutes, half an hour, we can see the gluten structure is not bad. It's looking absolutely okay, but the structure of the dough shows it's not ready yet. The temperature of the dough is at 21.9 degrees. After 35 minutes, the gluten structure looks already pretty good. It breaks a bit, but this is total normal. And the temperature of the dough is at 22.8 degrees. Then, after 40 minutes, the gluten structure also looks good. It's not perfect right now, but it's good. The temperature of the dough is at 24.4 degrees. Now after 45 minutes, the dough looks not bad, but it's not ready yet. And the temperature of the dough is 25.2 degrees. After 50 minutes at the lowest speed, I think the dough is still not ready, but I think we could say, okay, this dough is okay. We can do the window test. We could take this dough as it is right now. The temperature of the dough is at 26.1 degrees. After 55 minutes, the dough is good. I would use this dough as it is. Of course, it breaks at some point. Each dough breaks. And the temperature is 26.6 degrees. After 60 minutes, The dough is still great. You can see it's a fantastic dough, but I feel it's warm when I take my hands into the bowl, and the temperature of the dough is 27.3 degrees. After 65 minutes, I still think the dough is still pretty good, and the temperature of the dough is at 27.8 degrees. In the meanwhile, we have 70 minutes. The dough is not bad, but I think it breaks a bit quicker. And the temperature of the dough is at 28.3 degrees. After 75 minutes, you can see the dough breaks really quickly, but it's not that sticky, so it's okay-ish from this perspective. And the dough temperature is at 28.7 degrees. We are kneading in the meanwhile 80 minutes, and you can see our dough breaks quickly. The gluten structure is not that nice anymore. The temperature of the dough is at 29.1 degrees. Now after 85 minutes, I would say the dough is at its end. There is zero gluten structure anymore, and I think we can stop with our try. The temperature of the dough is at 29.7 degrees. Yeah, now you saw that it's really absolutely difficult to over-knead a dough. You saw how long it took until the dough was really good and ready, and then how long the time frame was from being good to being bad. It was 15 to 20 minutes, this time window, what we had, in which window we could use the dough. So I think it's absolutely difficult to over-knead a dough made from wheat flour. If someone tells me the dough is over-kneaded after 10 minutes, sorry, I can't believe that. Maybe it was happening, but I can't believe it. But I also have to say, kneading a dough or the time until the dough is ready needs some other factors. It is the temperature. Well, the temperature is playing only a secondary role, but there is the quality of the dough. There is the hydration. The higher the hydration, the longer the time until it is ready. Then we have also indicators like the speed of the kneading machine, the type of the kneading machine, and so on. You can believe me, I normally don't knead a dough for 1 hour until it's ready. No, I increase the speed of my mixer, and then after 25 minutes the dough is ready. But you saw, it's really difficult until we over-knead the dough. Now I take the dough, put it into the fridge. Of course I won't throw it away. I take it and then I shape pizza balls. I try shape pizza balls. If it works, it's okay. If not, I will bake this dough like a bread, or I stretch the dough as good as it's possible, maybe with a roller pin, and then I bake the pizza on a baking tray. I definitely won't throw the dough away. I hope this test was interesting for you, and if it was interesting, it would be fantastic if you would subscribe my channel, and then we see us also in the next video. Ciao.